Here's the very latest into our newsroom. The State Department is getting information about how many Americans were affected in Haiti. The embassy says at least 40 Americans have approached the embassy in Port-au-Prince in need of help, but there are an estimated more than 1,000 Americans who live in Port-au-Prince, and a crowd of Americans have apparently now gathered at the airport to try and leave. The State Department says that while the airport is not officially closed, there are no controllers or air transportation services expected, and the military is likely to secure the airport for aid response. France's foreign minister says the head of the UN mission in Haiti appears to be dead. Bernard Kouchner says he got the word from the French ambassador in Haiti, who says the UN headquarters in Port-au-Prince was destroyed and most everybody inside has either been trapped or killed. Just a short time ago, in fact, we got an indication, and I'm not sure if this is the same UN building, but that there were 100 UN staffers who were still trapped in what is known as the MINUSTA building in Port-au-Prince. In the meantime, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has asked for countries around the world to send aid.
We are facing a major humanitarian assistance emergency, and that a major relief effort will be required. I urge all members of the international community to come to Haiti's aid in this hour of need.
Just a few minutes ago, President Obama pledged the United States would give its unwavering support to the people of Haiti, and that the United States sends its deepest condolences to everybody who's been affected. The president said that overflights have already started and that some of the teams should be landing in Haiti later this afternoon, in an indication of just how much this is affecting, of course, not only Haiti, but the reaction of officials around the world. The president was supposed to have a 2:45 event this afternoon to talk about jobs. That event has now been canceled, presumably so the president can continue to focus on Haiti and make sure that the coordination effort gets underway, but perhaps also some sensitivities to the idea of talking about U.S. jobs in a day when so much of the world is focused on 2 million people in Port-au-Prince, most of whom have been living now without shelter since last night. Haiti has just under 10 million people in the country, and again, up to 3 million people are reportedly have been affected, 2 million in Port-au-Prince and another million surrounding that city. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere and cannot handle such a disaster. Haiti's ambassador to Washington is also begging for the world's help. So far, the United States, France, Britain, Mexico, Venezuela, China, and Taiwan are all pledging to send aid. Individual organizations such as the Red Cross and the Salvation Army have already been working overtime to try and get themselves organized. Joining us now is Major Ron Bustrow from the Salvation Army. Major Bustrow, why don't you talk about what the Salvation Army is doing at this hour?
Well, the Salvation Army has been involved in Haiti for over 60 years, and this morning I was on the phone with our people there. They've already set up a command center down about 10 minutes away from the National Palace in one of the worst slums of the city called Saint-Martin. And that's where the Salvation Army operates. We have a children's home. We have a very large school there. Most of our facilities have been damaged. We're actually working out in the parking lot of the headquarters there, but fortunately we have a generator, and so we've been able to be in contact through Skype. We sent a plane down this morning, and the plan is for I'm flying to Fort Lauderdale this afternoon, and hopefully we'll be in Port-au-Prince sometime tomorrow.
Major Bustrow, have you been able to account for all the Salvation Army staff in Port-au-Prince, and you mentioned you're in contact with at the command center. What are they describing as far as what they're seeing there?
At this point, we have not been able to be to verify that all of our staff in Port-au-Prince, we probably have more than 100 staff, and at this point, we've not been able to be in contact with all of them. We were very glad to hear last night that the children, we have 52 children living in a children's home there, and there were no significant injuries to the children. We also have a school, and some of of the children would have been in session in the afternoon. There was some damage to the school, but again, we're very thankful that there were no injuries. What they're trying to do at this point right now is simply get organized. What they're seeing is total devastation. If you can imagine 150,000 people living in a very, very small area in small homes, 1- 2-room homes built of concrete blocks with maybe 3 or 4 feet between those buildings, and all of those buildings have collapsed. And literally thousands and thousands of people are injured, and I think it's unfortunate to say, but I would guess thousands and thousands of people are already dead, and the rescue attempt is very difficult because they don't have the heavy equipment in country to be able to lift these huge pieces of concrete off those who've been trapped.
Major Ron Bustro, for people who want to help the Salvation Army, what's the website or the contact information for your organization?
Well, it's very simple. SalvationArmyUSA.org is the website, or they can call 1-800-SAL-ARMY, 1-800-SAL-ARMY, or www.salvationarmyusa.org. Money's being designated to Haiti. Already this morning, the Salvation Army has forwarded over $100,000 down there for them to begin that relief effort, and that's just a very small drop in the bucket of what's going to be needed over the next few weeks and really the next few years in the rebuilding of this devastated community.
Major Ron Bustro with the Salvation Army joining us from Atlanta. And Major, good luck to you and all of your people down there.
Thank you very much. God bless you.